Hi everyone, and welcome to the daily scopes for the 28th of August. On the 28th of August, the moon void of course ends at around 46 minutes past 11 in the evening. Publicly, people may be focused more on issues of health. Still, there will be practical approaches to work and socializing, especially business matters. People will have more of a grin it and bear it, carry on despite the suffering type of attitude. You may focus more on methodology, productivity and the details. People will want things more cleaner, more organized, more orderly than normal when the moon is in the constellation of Virgo. The best use of this energy is to do a complete well-being check-up of your mind, body and soul. Focus on anything you need to research or learn, looking after your personal hygiene and nutrition. You are more able to think and to make more economical decisions when buying clothing, household, health and food and other practical type of items. The key theme of the Virgo transit is analytical thinking and of course practical action. The Virgo vibration can make you more open to the effect of your mind and your body and your mind. So it's best to think more positively and also to look after your body and also look after your mind. If you have been thinking of advancing yourself educationally or professionally, now is the time to start or follow through on plans, helping people who need it. Negatively, when the moon is in the constellation of Virgo, people can become more hypercritical and fussy, thinking they know the right way to do things and everyone else is wrong, and this sort of thinking can cause tension in relationships. There is also a chance that some of you may become less organised, which can cause issues at work, bosses, co-workers like, you're not doing enough work, or you may notice that a co-worker's not pulling their weight, so to speak, and then can just be conflict over who's not doing their job properly and stuff like that. For you gardeners out there, the next few days are a good period to plant your crops. Prepare for an excellent harvest, manipulating your crops, trimming your vines and flowers, and eliminating parasites and weeds. So yeah, that's the scope for the 28th of August. On the 29th of August, also on the 28th of August, Venus makes an opposition to transit Saturn, entered on the 28th of August at 1:02 a.m. and is going to stay there until the 29th of August at 1:51 p.m. but still affect us for the majority of this week. Strongest today, the 28th of August at 7:27 p.m. So when Venus makes an opposition to Saturn, it adds a sort of numbing effect to the day. And as I said, the moon's in Virgo, so people will amplify the effect of people wanting to numb themselves to the feelings and keep their feelings to themselves, which can cause problems in close relationships. But this transit is perfect to focus on logical and practical matters. So if there are things that you have felt emotionally crippled to handle, this energy can just make you focus on the practical and getting what needs to be done. Problems in romantic relationships can surface now as well. So any problems that maybe you've been hiding away from someone else may need to be discussed, or may just abrupt and the situation may just come to an end. And spontaneous gestures of affection are, unlikely right now. People instead may control their emotions. And as I said, it's good to focus on the responsibilities, but it's bad if you're the one who wants to talk, or your partner wants to talk, or your family member or your friend, and you're just not feeling it right now. This can just cause more of a distance. There is also a chance people, even those close to you, can be less empathetic to your feelings and respond coldly or cruelly, or you could do that and see that people can think that any display of emotional sensitivity is weaknesses, and just can erupt into all kinds of negative conversations. It may not be the best time to ask for support from others, especially those older or those in authority, and it may be best to put off important matters. There can also be arguments over money, time, or other resources, or you mishandling your resources in the past may affect opportunities or decisions right now. So if you, for instance, you may have wasted money on something you didn't need, and now you really need that money to maybe pay a bill or something like that, and that just can make you feel upset and worried and stressed. Try and seek out any help and support, but as I said, it may not be the best time, but just read the room and do your best to look after yourself. So that's the daily scope for the 28th of August. Take care and see you tomorrow.